Say roll around, sitting on doves, can't lie, I was high on shrubs.
So talk back with another video. I'm Strange Wayne, he is Nate. Today we're doing Rotten Tomatoes score reactions. Very simple. Look at Rotten Tomatoes scores for newly releasing movies and react to them. First we got Songbird. It's had 12% Rotten on Rotten Tomatoes. Audience score, they liked it a bit more. They gave it a 29% Rotten on Rotten Tomatoes. And all the people who commented on a trailer reaction was like, oh, you're fucking stupid because this is what's really going to happen. This is what I gotta say to you.
I love that this is as low as it is because we said that this was going to be stupid when we watched the trailer. Most film critics said it was a stupid idea before the film even came out. And would you look at that? It's almost like we know what we're talking about.
Next, we got Greenland. I'm shocked.
Yeah.
Baffled even.
That's a high score.
This awful looking trailer got a 89% critically, not critically fresh, it's just a regularly fresh movie on Rotten Tomatoes. It has a 95% audience score, which is surprising. If anything, I would think it's the other way around. I thought those movies would be rotten. Like, there are no movies come out in the theaters. I also have a AMC pass because I'm like, I don't want you to die.
Yeah.
I really don't want you to die.
Right.
And this movie is going to come out in theaters, and I was going to skip it because it's just like, I don't need to do this to myself. But apparently it's a good movie. Who knew?
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I don't even remember the trailer. Did I do that one?
Shit, probably.
Like, I don't remember it.
It's about the meteors hitting the Earth.
I vaguely remember that. I feel like I said I thought it was just going to be like another generic, like Gerard Butler action type film.
Yeah, probably.
And I probably said something about disaster films because I'm usually not a huge fan of those. But 90%. I mean, there's only 9 critics so far, but
89%.
well, all right, close enough. 89%, but with 9 critics. So maybe it'll go down. We'll have to check in and find out. But that's definitely enough to get me intrigued to like need to know why 9 critics collectively gave this an 89%.
Next, we got Ma Rainey's Black Bottom at a 99% critically fresh on Rotten Tomatoes. And this movie, the trailer looked phenomenal. And because of that, obviously, the film should be phenomenal. It's just like the person in me, you know?
But I know I'm in the minority.
Is it because Chadwick Boseman passed? Is that why we're loving it more?
I don't know, man. I watched the trailer and I thought this looked
No,
incredible.
it looked great. But 99%, that's a high score with almost 100
Well,
critics.
okay, I'll say this. If someone makes their last film and they give an incredible performance, I think that will affect it some. Not enough to like... So, I mean, I think maybe if this hadn't ended up being his last film and he hadn't given such an amazing performance that he probably has given, because I haven't seen a movie yet, but he's a really good actor, so I trust that he did incredible in this film. I still think it probably would have been in the mid-90s, which is also a great movie.
That's a fact.
So maybe a little bit, but not enough to where it's like we should be upset about it by any means.
No, like, I'm not saying, I'm just curious. Like, because obviously we're not reading reviews, but it's just like, I wonder how much is that playing into it. Like I said,
it has 93 ratings and it's at 93%.
Yeah,
so.
like we said, this looked like the trailer looked amazing.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably gonna be in my top 5 of the year because not a lot of great stuff came out this year. A lot of good stuff, not great. This score is obviously saying it's a great movie, and the trailer said it looked like a great movie, so I'm definitely planning on watching it. I'm just curious. I'm a curious Wang, but not bi-curious.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
I'm so stoked to watch this movie. A, because I agree with you. There haven't been that many movies this year that were just like, this is why I freaking love movies.
Exactly.
And I feel like this one is going to hit it. Like, I love music. I love music in movies. I love like things that are culturally different than me. And this has all of that wrapped into one. I'm sure the story is going to be really powerful. And the cast is like absolutely stellar. So I'm really excited to see that it's as high as it is.
Next we have Soul, critically fresh, 98% Rotten Tomatoes.
Hey, I'm not surprised, motherfucker.
Yeah, me neither. I knew from the first trailer we watched, and we've had 3 now for Soul.
Probably 4. It might get pushed back. I think it's supposed to come out in summertime.
I knew from the first trailer I watched that this was going to probably land in my top 5 favorite Pixar movies. That just continues to get confirmed for me. This is, honestly, with everything that's left, this is probably my most anticipated movie left this year. And I just have a super soft spot for like Pixar's like really like emotional films. And I'm just really excited for this movie. So
Yeah. Well, my most anticipated movie of the year is coming up soon, but we'll get to that in a minute. Next, we got Sylvie's Love, Tessa Thompson, and some guy I don't know the name of, but I'm jealous because that's my future baby mama he's looking at in that photo. But it's at a 95% fresh on Rotten Tomatoes. Not enough for it to be critically fresh, but if that 95% is probably going to be critically fresh sooner or later.
mm-hmm.
It's free.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
It has layers.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like La La Land, so I'm definitely going to watch it.
Right. Yeah. Literally exactly what you said. This is the third movie in a row we watched that was in the high 90s. Or not we watched, but the third movie score react to that was in the high 90s. I love
But we
this.
would love to watch these cinema screeners.
I have been super... Yeah, please send us fucking screeners. I have been desperate for movies that just sucked me in this year. And I'm really ready for more of those. And I think this is going to be one as well.
Now, my most anticipated movie for the rest of the year, and it was definitely one of my most anticipated movies of the year, very high up there. I mean, I think the only one I liked more than this was King of Staten Island and Mank. But it's Promising Young Woman, 91% critically fresh on Rotten Tomatoes. Again, it's because of the person I am, and there's some kind of conspiracy theory behind this. There's some ill intentions. Some of these guys who do date or rate Roman might be a movie critic and probably thinking, oh, that's not right. I'm curious. But it still looks like a fucking great movie by the score. I can't wait for it. It looks phenomenal. It's coming out on Christmas. What a better time to watch a movie like this on Christmas. I don't celebrate Christmas, so it's just fine to me.
Yeah. So what you're saying is you think that some people might have given it a lower score because they felt targeted.
Yeah, I mean, some of Harvey Weinstein's buddies probably were ruining this movie.
All of them. They can go burn.
I mean, I totally believe that. Harvey Weinstein's buddy calling him from jail is like, you fucking believe this movie?
They can kick rocks.
For sure.
Yeah, I am. This is easily another one of my. I am very, very much so anticipating this movie. Subject matter like this, you have to handle with like a certain amount of care because even if your intentions are good, if you don't handle it right, it can come off wrong. And I think just from watching the trailer, it looked like they nailed it. Based on this score, it looks like they nailed it. So I can't wait to watch this. And I can't wait to watch people who feel targeted by this rage on Twitter so then everyone else can swoop in and tell them how awful they are.
Tell us down below in the comment section what you think about these scores. Were you surprised by some? We sure were by Greenland for sure.
Yeah.
Scroll back up, hit the like button, share the video, and subscribe.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.